Hello family, it's Ariana, your tarot life coach. I hope you guys are all doing super great and that July treated you wonderfully. But we are getting into August and these are your tarot scopes, big baby. So with that being said, if you have not checked out the Leo's birthday read, please do. We will be having a free drawing on the 15th. Your birthday doesn't have to be in the sign of Leo. However, just leave a comment and you will be put into the mix. Also, with that being said, check out the eclipse reads and the Mercury retrograde reads to kind of talk about the energies that we have going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, guys. I'm no astrologist and I'm not here to preach gloom and gloom. I am just here to let you know what's going on. All right, on the 6th, we have Venus entering into Libra. On the 7th, Uranus will join up our crew and go retrograde into Taurus. Muchas gracias, Uranus. And that is the havoc causer, okay? On the 11th, a new moon in Leo. Ooh, stay tuned for a video for that. And on the 23rd, we get into Virgo season. Check out a video coming up for happy birthday, Virgos. All right, and we'll see if we do a giveaway for that read too. Now, on the 26th, we have a full moon in Pisces. And on the 19th, Mercury will be going direct. Hallelujah. All right, and then just to let you know, we'll have Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, and our wonderful star friend Chiron, that little beautiful asteroid, all retrograde. So with that being said, guys, it is not to just scare you about the energies that are out there, but this is just a wonderful time to clean house, get all those redos over, get rid of what's not working, and get ready for something new. All right, so the card that I channeled, we're using the Native Spirit deck, and Eagle Medicine came out. Eagle Medicine is all about us getting a new perspective, a higher perspective, getting more connected to our guides and to our creator and to the things that are going to get us to the next level. Because if we're only seeing things from one way, we'll never know how to get there another way, all right? So Eagle Medicine is also a very divine card because you are close to your creator. So make sure that you're doing lots of meditations and prayers. If you're ever conflicted about great meditations, you can email me. I'll send you the ones that I use. I love meditating, one of my favorite hobbies. Probably the only time I'm quiet too. With that being said, guys, harness your eagle eye, okay? And have yourself a beautiful, beautiful August. Love you. Hello family, it's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your tarot scope, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives and some damn dirty shoulder rubs, tossles of the mane and some pats on the booty, cause it's our birthday. Hey Leos, happy birthday. If you've already celebrated it, I hope that it was wonderful. And for all of us who haven't, it's gonna be great. All right, guys. I hope you guys are ready for some fun. Let me set this timer. And if you have not watched the Leo B-Day read, you need to head up on over to my channel and hit play. Leave a comment because on the 15th, I will be giving away 2 free birthday reads. And you don't got to be a Leo to win it, all right? I would like it to be, but we going to give them away for free, baby. So, with that being said, let's channel our message real quick. The Ancestor of Hope with the Ancestor of Protection. All I can say is that when I have 2 ancestors show up in this kind of way, I know it's going to be one of those months where transformation is definitely happening. We have been hit so hard, Leos, with all these eclipses in our sign. Now Mercury retrograde is in our sign, but that's okay. That's just for us to reevaluate the way that we look at life and the way that we've been listening to our inner lion or lioness energy. All right? Now, the Ancestor of Hope is always the announcer of big change. You have to think about what the horse represents and what it means when it shows up. It means balum 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 balum. Nah, it means big changes, guys. The ancestors here are usually from the other side. You can consider this as a real ancestor of your family or just a message, a channeled message. But it's just time to expand your horizons. Take that leap of faith. Have faith. Let the past go. This is a huge thing with this eclipse that just passed. It is release, release, release. I know I've been releasing a lot. It has been emotional, but it has been so much worth it. Freedom, 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 and energy to move forward. Now, the Ancestor of Protection is coming in as you're going through these big changes. This is a big cat card, the puma, the cougar, and the mountain lion, all right? Sun dancers is how it's referred to, and it's the balancing of the male and female energy. I refer this card to the Temperance card, okay? Now, this is to guard what's precious to you, and it's also to tell you that we were off our course, okay? We've lost our dream, we've lost our goal, and it's time to get back on it, okay? This is also for us who have been wondering, are we a good parent? Yes, you are a good parent because you are protecting your babies. You are a natural born leader. Just know that they are walking by your side. I want to channel too quickly. I want to see what the Ancestor of Hope is bringing you. Meerkat. So the Ancestor of Hope is telling you to start looking at the company you keep. Meerkat energy. If it's not the kind of company you would keep as a friend, why are you keeping them as a lover? All right. So it's time to expand the horizons. Take a leap of faith. And the Ancestor of Protection. Ooh, that fell out. All right. Spider energy. It's going to be a very creative energy. This is very feminine energy. This ancestor is a feminine energy, of course. And it's telling you it's time to get creative. So if you were thinking about creating something, whether it's a blog, a channel, a book, whatever it is time to do it. It is time to put those things into action, create your plan, and move forward, okay? The retrograde is in Leo. So let's see what we got. The animal that we're using this week as our power, or this month as our power animal, is no other than the dragonfly. Very interesting. I'm going to tell you we're going to need a lot of root chakra energy, okay? A lot of grounding this month, Leo, and a lot of check yourself before you wreck yourself. The dragonfly is significant of wisdom. It's the symbol of change and light, adaptability. Transformation is the word that I get extremely when I'm looking at these cards, and when I was going through everything and kind of like staring at everything and trying to see what our message was, is we are about to really have a huge shift. We are going through some big changes. This is evolution, baby. Now, a dragonfly begins in the water. So our emotional self, we've been in our emotions way too damn long. Cancer season just about killed my ass. Now we're ready to move to the air, and we're ready to move, and we're ready to harness our energy and fly through it and enjoy the ride. Now, this is also about showing your true colors, being who you are, being comfortable in your essence. In Japan, it's a national emblem of the sign of joy and rebirth. This is a month of rebirth. If you look at the death card, divine guardian, self-love, and finding your tribe, definitely the month of rebirth. I'm going to tell you, Leos, you're probably going to have some backlash because you're going to be so confident and courageous in who you are. Some people aren't going to be able to handle that shine. And I'm not saying confidence in a negative way, like conceitedness. I'm saying your shine. Sometimes your shine, it just hurts some people's eyes, as some of the comments I've been receiving lately. So, just to let you guys know, dragonfly is the energy to use. You are lucky. You're going through transformations. You're going to be diving deep into your emotions and really working on your courage and your self-confidence this month, all right? Now, Divine Guardian is going on mentally for us, and that for me is telling me this is going to be one hell of a month, guys. Y'all know when Isa jumps out, Isa's got a message for us. She's got the serpent on her forehead, the sword in her hand, and she is ready to cut through what she needs to cut through. The wings are behind her, going around. If you think about the dragonfly's wings, and the Divine Guardian has its wings, we are going through significant spiritual growth and healing. So many changes going on internally and externally right now, but we are protected. Okay, we can relax and allow the transformation to happen. Now, this is saying you're going to be tested this month, okay? Trust me, I've already been. I wake up to some messages on my YouTube channel and I'm like, wow, what made you want to say that to me? And why are you being so mean? Good morning to YouTube. I have just learned that it's better not to respond. Now, it's also saying you're going to be stuck with some really tough situations where you might be losing certain people in your crew, okay? Because they're not going to understand or see things the way that you do. However, do not fear who you lose, because those who are meant to stay will always be there, big baby. And this is for Leo, sun, moon, and rising, baby, okay? And if you're a moon, if your moon is in Leo, okay, That means your emotions are more like a Leo than what your sun sign is, unless you're a Leo. All right, so this is also confirmation that if you've been like feeling like more messages from your guides are coming in and more stuff is unfolding, it really is. And if you've been worried about anybody, just know that your prayers are really being heard. However, you're cutting through and you're making changes, because physically we have from the Byzantine Tarot coming out, this is the Death card. And I have to pull this card really close to you guys, because if you see, life is coming out and there's death pulling the soul, right? And behind that is all your ancestors. So the fact that we had two ancestors show up, we have divine guardians showing up, we have the ancestors in the Death card, you will be receiving messages from the other side. You might not think it's from the other side. You might think like, oh, I just have this really weird need to go to the ocean and go hear the water, or I really feel like I need to go visit so-and-so. Those are nudges from the other side, okay? Also, work on your ancestral gifts, on your what is it called, your altars. Make sure that you're offering things to your ancestors right now, because they're really trying to connect to you. It's your birthday, baby. They want you to have abundance and they want you to celebrate, okay? But death is a big transformation, and this is like, don't be so worried about the things that you have to shed, the changes, because they're really beginnings. But this is ancestral wisdom. There will be some disenchantment and some disillusion during your transformation. But the word transformation, if you are going to journal anything this month, anything, it's going to be about changes, transformation, where you were, where you are, where you're going. It's not going to look the same in the next 6 months. This eclipse energy affects us for the next 6 months. Now, to clarify death, self-love came out, and it's the number 29 in the deck, which is the number 11, which for me is like my favorite number. 11 is my favorite number. However, your inner child, that inner you that needs that love, that voice, that courage, that creativity, it's coming out. It needs to come out. And you have to think about, sometimes, I have a 2-year-old, so sometimes when they go through extreme emotions, it's either I love you or I hate you because I don't have any chocolate in my hand. So we might have those temper tantrums, and we have to check ourselves. So creating a very wonderful relationship with ourselves, knowing when to really just coddle ourselves and hold ourselves and say, you know what, it's okay that you feel that way. It's okay that you're angry, but we're going to move through this and we're going to get through this, and there's no need to throw a fit. Getting past the circumstances from the past to move forward, and being courageous and having the power to say no. I know I struggle with the word no a lot, unless it's to my 2-year-old. I'm really good at that. But I have trouble saying no, and I have trouble telling people, I'm sorry, I can't do that. However, I'm getting better at it, and I'm getting tougher skin, because as much as a Leo is all about, whoo, look at me, I'm so strong, we're really inside some of the sweetest and kindest people you'll ever meet, because we don't want to hurt your feelings, even though it looks like we always do. However, this is the advice that this card gives you. What would you tell your little self if you could tell him anything from right now? All right, so make sure that you're nurturing yourself, you're nurturing your children, and you're having a lot of creative play during this time, okay? Lots of fun in the sun. Now, the tribe is coming in as our soul card, and the tribe is basically, it has the giraffes, which is very interesting. So this is also, I'm going to tell you, if you have Virgo, because Virgo got the giraffe, and I'm about to do the Virgo video. When I saw this card, I was like, oh, it should have came out for Virgo, but it didn't. It hasn't. I don't know. But this is very symbolic of the mother relationship. Leos, parenting relationships may be on the forefront right now for you. You're doing a wonderful job. Make sure that you're having enough creative play during all these transformations. Also, you will be connecting with a soulmate this month, okay? Whether that soulmate is a lover, a friend, or a family member. There will be some traveling. You will be moving along, baby. You are changing your tribe. And 8s are about communication, transformation, travel. So be around people who understand you and accept you for who you are. You're discovering the essential qualities that you share with other people, especially in relationships. And there's times when you're follow, and there's times when you lead. And this is like you learning to do the dance. You can't always be in the lead, but you don't need to always follow. find the balance between you, okay? Now, you also need to fit in, get in where you fit in. Find what's going on. Find your niche, okay? And that's where that spider energy is coming in so that you can be prosperous. However, I love the parrots. The parrots tell me this is a soulmate relationship. Soulmates could be with your kids. It could be with your families. It does not have to be someone you have a romantic relationship with, okay? This is also about not trying to be everything to everybody. Okay, you can only do so much. You are a human being, not a human doing. Self-love is going to be very, very important this month. All right, let's see what the cards have to say. All right. Sit still, let's these cards show us the energy that's coming through for Leo. All right, let's see what energy we have. 1, 2, 3. Rolling a 2. I'm cutting the deck. Okie dokie smoky. So, Lion and Lioness, we have the Carib of Wands. This is our spirit guide. I'm telling you guys, we have a lot of spiritual strength this month. We may be dealing with an individual or with a very rude individual or somebody who is not speaking to us. However, it looks like our guide is protecting us from it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius like energy coming through. And don't even sweat the small stuff. And that might be who you need to learn to say no to, right? All right, let's see what we get. However, there's no need to worry about them because we are very much protected. Okay, first card fell out. Let me lay those up. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. We learned some new skills in July. The 8 of Cups reversed. We still need to learn them, and there still seems to be high anxiety for us this month. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We got a month full of money. Princess of Cups and the 5 of Cups. All right, so let's see what our overall energy is and move forward. Judgment. There's going to be some huge decisions this month over something that's been giving you a lot of anxiety. Okay, so in the past, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles, we were learning some new skills. We were watching things grow. And I think some of us were starting to, we were, beginning that transformative state. However, what happened to my timer? Okay, there it is. And, oh man, I pressed the wrong button. Anyways, now we're at the 8 of Cups. So I feel like the 8 of Cups reversed for us is kind of trying to go back and relearn some things so that we don't have so much anxiety. I don't know if some of y'all are starting a new business, starting a new relationship, but something is beginning and we have to learn a lot of skills. And I want to see what this 8 of Cups is trying to tell us. And we're going to go with the tarot. Let's see. Oh, okay. 3 of Arrows. Some of us had a rough month, okay? Some of us are ending relationships, partnerships, and I have the Lovers reversed at the bottom of the deck. So we might be dealing with that energy right now, okay? Because this eclipse is bringing forward some new energy. And transformation isn't always the easiest, all right? But we're looking at ways to change this pain, whatever it is that came through. We're looking at what we did last month so that we can fix what's going on in August, okay? Now, I don't know what you're starting, but something is starting, something is beginning, and that is the hidden influence. So for some, you may be starting a new career, so your relationships are suffering. Or you might be starting a new relationship, so your creative endeavor is suffering. But there is something new beginning. Who wants to talk to us? All right, the animal deck is going to help us with that. Oh, I'm just shaking the whole table. Okay. So the best thing that we can do is accept the situation rather than fighting to change it. Manatee energy is all about going with the flow, okay? And whatever it is that caused us some pain, it's a very emotional thing because it's that 8 of Cups. However, we're starting over, we're going to take things easy, and we have a lot of water in our reads, so we might be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. It is something that's going to bring us pain, but through pain comes transformation, okay? And that is really what our read is about. Now, the Princess of Cups is the hidden influence. So some of you who have children, they might be a water sign, or you're dealing with someone who's going to be bringing you a message. Now, let's see what it is. What does the Princess of Cups want us to know? It's definitely a family situation. Okay, because I had this king pop out. Let me see. Upright. Yeah. So with the King of Pentacles upright, and then at the bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Wands, which is representative of us. So this is definitely a family situation. Remember I said you're a good parent. I don't know if somebody's accusing you of not being a good parent, if somebody's trying to get in the way of you, the way that you're parenting. However, let's see how to work with that energy. Because the King of Pentacles is coming out upright doesn't mean that it has to be upright for all, okay? And some of y'all might be starting a new relationship and it might not be good at home or something. Show me what you're working with. Okay, let's see. Truth be told. All right. So when this card comes out, it's a karma card. So we have a situation with the King of Pentacles and the Princess of Cups. I do not feel like this is a cheating situation. I'm not getting a cheating situation. I feel more like this is one of those situations where they're trying to tell you something and you're having to make a decision. You're having to choose between things. And Manatee is telling you, you don't have to choose between anything. You just go with the flow and see what happens. Stop trying to control everything. So in relationships, if somebody is telling you who they are through their actions, just believe them, okay? But there needs to be a heartfelt conversation between you guys. Y'all really need to speak from the heart. You really need to tell each other how you feel. Now, the King of Pentacles is coming in, and like I said, he's upright. He came out upright, but if he's not upright in your life, it's time for that conversation to happen. Don't hold back. Speak your truth, but learn to listen, all right? Now, in a prosperity message, the thing is, are you willing to really do whatever it takes to get to the level you want to? Like, for example, if you're starting this new career, you're starting this new endeavor, are you willing to put in that hard work so that it will get to the level that it needs to get to? Okay, so that's what truth be told means. It's like people are going to be removing their mask. You're going to have to open up your heart. Open up that heart right there. That heart space is open, wide open, like they say. Bust it wide open, and I'll tell them bring it back, right? Wisdom, discernment. See with your eyes, feel with your heart, okay? Because it goes into the 5 of Cups. Now, the 5 of Cups, everyone gets really upset about it, but this is a really transitional card for me. Because in this card, Gilgamesh finds out that his best friend is gone. I mean, he did, all right? However, this is when he makes a decision to go to the 6 of Cups, and he goes on this tour. I call it the worldwide tour, where he goes and he discovers himself. So sometimes out of these situations that causes pain, we are going to experience much growth, all right? And it's kind of moving through the situation without really fighting it. Now, I'm going to pull a little bit on the 5 of Cups. I want to see what is the energy coming through for that. All right, Wisdom of the Oracle again. My gosh. Whoa! Ah, pretty, pretty, pretty. We will be getting back together. So, truth be told, someone's going to bring you a message this month. If you and your King of Pentacles or your Princess of Cups are not having a very good time, whether this is family or whether this is love, there will be some mending, okay? There will be some discussion. There will be some changes coming in. Truth be told, what this situation needs is a heartfelt conversation, and it needs to be shared, and you need to work towards that common goal. And remember, your guides are with you, and I feel like the transformation transformation that's taking place is maybe you're putting your foot down because you're going to love yourself more and you're going to stand up for what you want and you're not going to allow these people to bully you anymore. And I said bully, all right? Because sometimes people do bully us because they want their agenda met as opposed to ours. Now, the overall vibe you're getting this month is judgment. You will have that clear-cut decision, but truth be told, just as the bottom of the cards say, there will be some mending, there will be some discussion, and mending might be we agree to disagree and go our separate ways, but there is no hate. Or it could be we agree to disagree and from this point on we are going to work together. All right, now you are upright and okay, I'm just going to tell you what's on the bottom of the deck. So I have the Wheel, the Hierophant, King of Wands, and then Leo energy. All right, guys, so stand your ground, be who you are. Your guides are right behind you. For some, this is a marriage. For some, this is a very traditional relationship. You know what time it is. Look at his watch and just know that the wheel is moving in your favor. All right, so Leos, you have a month of transformation and big changes. So with that being said, whew, that was a kind of scary read, I ain't gonna lie. Your guidance, and I'm gonna say to you, this is your Uranus turning retrograde in Taurus on the 7th. This is your guidance for that. It's Medina. And Medina is about tenacity, and it's located in Malta. And this card talks about past relationships. And it talks about in the past you forgot who you were and you forgot to put yourself first. You forgot to have that woo, I'm a Leo, hear me roar. You put it to the side because like society says, don't be conceited, right? But we cannot heal others until we understand what it is to care for ourselves. So maybe that's why you're questioning your parenting. Maybe that's why you're questioning yourself in the relationship. However, it's time for you to have determination and vigor and enthusiasm, not only in relationship with others, but in relationship with yourself. Now, do you always look out for others? Are you constantly the one people call on for the healing, for the chatting, for the money, for everything, the energy, and you're just drained from it? It is time to protect your energy, and it's time to keep yourself from being drained by other people, okay? And it's one thing to be a good sounding board, but don't take on other people's energy, all right? Now, the bees at the top of the card and the bottom of the card represent the honey sweetness of Malta. I'm going to tell you, it's going to make you a whole hell of a lot sweeter to be around, okay? No more martyr action, no more, oh, look at me, all these bad things are going on. But this is about being tenacious and strong and moving forward like the Knights of the Templar, okay? And becoming your truth. All opportunities bring you to the truth. And this is when Solomon asked for the head of John the Baptist, and her dad had to give it to her, her stepdad had to give it to her. So whatever somebody is asking of you, okay, make sure that it's something you truly want to do, and be in your sweetness, okay, and be tenacious and love yourself, because this is going to be the month of boundaries, all right? Now, your guidance from Don Miguel is don't take anything personally and embrace your freedom. And I want you to notice those two little birds there again. So I'm going to tell you, some of y'all are meeting your little partner, all right? Hey, you gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life. Leo, you will have big changes, all right? Get grounded. Now, low light is your crystal this month. Grounding, focus, and intuition. It helps you center yourself. It's great for healing rituals, and it's good for the internal and external pressures, okay? It works with your third eye, and it stimulates visions and insight, and that might be why our ancestors are like, hey, get grounded because we're about to come through and show you what's going on, okay? And it helps with fighting infections, and it helps with the liver and reversing the effects of alcohol. Drawing this card signifies the need to work with the body before proceeding to a more spiritual development. Make sure you're grounded and centered before undertaking any kind of spiritual work. So, with that being said, Leos, be ready for a transformative month. Be ready to begin. I'm going to tell you, this is just going to knock the next 6 months out of the park, okay? Or the next 5 months, because hello 2019, right? Anyways, if you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.